Think you need 20% down to buy a home in Myrtle Beach? Well, think again. Today, I'm going to share with you what you can get for a loan with as little as 3% down or even 0% down. Also, I'm going to share with you some houses as examples that you can buy with 0 or 3% down. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to just relocate here to the Myrtle Beach area, this guide is to help you save money and time. Let's talk loan types. If you qualify, there are actually 5 common loans that a lot of buyers are utilizing here in the Myrtle Beach market to buy a home with as little as 3% to 0 down for a down payment. The very first loan is a conventional loan, which a lot of buyers are actually getting around 3% down, even first-time home buyers with strong credit. Next is an FHA loan, which is a 3.5% down payment and has very lenient credit requirements. But here's a loan that most buyers do not know about, and it is the South Carolina Housing Authority loan. And what that is it's a South Carolina Housing Authority backed loan, mortgage, FHA loan, where they give you a down payment assistance up to a certain amount. So I've actually helped a lot of buyers with this loan get into a property with as little as $100. If you're a veteran or active military, of course, you got the VA loan, which is 0% down with no PMI, a huge benefit for our military. And if you're open to a rural area like Loris, Longs, even Conway, then there's an opportunity for a USDA loan, which is 0% down, meaning 100% financing. What does that look like in the Myrtle Beach market? So we know the loans being offered, but what can you get in this market? Let's say you are working with a budget of $275,000 and you're going to go FHA, which means 3.5% of a down payment. That's roughly about $9,600 that you're going to have to be responsible for to bring to the table as your down payment. In Carolina Forest, you'll find plenty of 2 or 3 bedroom condos and townhomes with reasonable HOAs and community pools. You'll also find a decent amount of properties around $275,000 for a house in the Carolina Forest area, and here are some examples of those. In Conway or Longs, you get more for your money. Definitely a single family home, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, very large, big backyard, plenty of options the further you go away from the beach. Here's some examples of what you can get out there. Now let's talk about what buyers don't expect, like closing costs, PMI, and more. Now here are what usually surprise a lot of buyers. Okay, not only do you need the cash for your down payment to come to closing, but you're going to have to bring some money for closing costs and possibly PMI, which PMI is going to have to be paid because you're not putting 20% down. Now for the closing costs, usually you can factor in around 2 to 5% of the purchase price of additional prepaids and other closing costs. But here's the good news. I've actually helped plenty of buyers negotiate for the seller to pay some or all of my buyers' closing costs. So that way it limits the amount of money that they have to bring to the table, or utilize lender incentives that the lender will take care of some closing costs for them. Working with a local lender here in the Myrtle Beach market and a real estate agent that can negotiate smart, this guy, makes a huge difference here. Here are your next steps. If you've been on the fence or you've been trying to save money because you thought you needed 20% down, this is your wake-up call. You can actually buy now and buy the right way. Message me, call me, text me, let me know where you're at, and I can pair you up with the right lender here in the Myrtle Beach market to help you buy your future home here. If this video helped you out, hit that like and subscribe button, and then also drop me a comment down below. I'd love to know where you're at in the home buying process and how I can help you out. Every week I give buyer and seller tips and tricks because I've been doing this 15 years and I'm just passing all my information on to you. See you guys in the next video. Have a good one.